Hello, welcome to Console Land 3. What we've got here is an episode about installing and playing Daggerfall under Linux using DOSBox. This is Daggerfall, in case you've never heard of it, is one of the Elder Scrolls games used that has brought about such games as Morrowind and many other famous games from Bethesda Studios. It's from around the 90s, mid-90s, and it's incredibly fun and one of the first role-playing games that didn't really have a storyline to it. You could follow the game, but you could also just go off and do your own thing. It was incredibly fun, still is, and best of all, now it's free, so you can actually get it downloaded and get it for free. So while I sit here and talk, I'm going to download it. You should be able to see the URL there, cms.elderscrolls.com, sites, default files, tes, extras, dfinstall.zip. It's free, legal, and everything else to download, so just go ahead and grab it. That's how you do it from the console command line using wget. In case you don't know how to do that, you can always type that URL into your web browser and download it that way. But I suggest doing it from the console because it's the way God intended. Not that I believe in God, but let's just say it's the way to do things. So as we wait for this to happen, we're going to then go and I'll show you the command to install DOSBox in case you don't have it. And here we go. So apt get install DOSBox. This is of course assuming that you've got a Debian based system such as Ubuntu or anything else. I already have it installed, so there's not much to see here. You will probably have to type sudo in front of that just because. So now we've got dfinstall.zip. I like to stick my DOS games in my DOS directory in my home directory, so we'll move that in here. Oops, move that here. Unzip dfinstall.zip, and as you can see, there's dfcd, which is the Daggerfall CD directory that we are then going to mount into DOSBox as our D drive. And there's one very important step that doesn't seem to be covered in most of the online instructions I've seen, which is one of the reasons why I'm making this video. So here we go. We've got our Dagger directory and our dfcd directory. So now we're going to go ahead and run DOSBox. We're going to mount our C drive. Oops, for DOS. So, oops, I already screwed up. Let's do that again. Sorry, to install you got to make sure you have enough free space. So here we go again. Mount C /DOS free space. No, free size. Make that nice and big. Mount D /DOS dfcd, and that is case sensitive, I think. tcd-tcd-rom-io control label, and this is the important part. The label must be Daggerfall case sensitive, or else you won't be able to play the game. So we'll go in to D drive, which is our Daggerfall CD is mounted. We'll try and install it. Of course, I agree to the terms. We'll install it to our hard drive. Like they say in the instructions to do a huge installation. I don't know why, because the game won't run without the CD mounted. So you might as well just do a minimum and go that way. We'll just see how that works. We want to install the game there. Go ahead and install the game. So while we're waiting, here's well, actually I don't have anything to show. I'm just going to wait with you. Shouldn't take as long because we aren't doing a huge installation. But DOSBox, as you will notice, I didn't have to do any configuration. It just kind of works out of the box for me when I'm playing, so it's kind of nice. And as you can see, I run as root. I always run as root. I hear that's a bad thing, but you know what? I don't care. I treat my Linux system like a DOS system, as in I'm the only user on it, so I might as well be the super user. People say that's insecure. I'm not too concerned, but I don't run my web browser as root. So setting up the sound card is quite trivial. detect, test, works, OK, auto detect, test, oop, did that twice, test digital, digital works, test MIDI, oh, select MIDI. I think you can do MPU 401. Let's try that. No. Roland Sound. Oh, Sound Blaster. Sorry. Sound Blaster Pro. There we go. Sound Blaster Pro works. So MIDI works. Digital works. So we have sound. And then so we go through. There's not much to say here. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to bash into full screen. Alt-Enter for those that don't know how to do that. And now they're in Dagger. The next part is important. You don't run Dagger. You actually run fall z.config. That's fall z.config. And don't worry, we'll go over this again after the install just to make sure you got it straight. And here we go. It starts up. I'll play it a bit. I don't know if you can hear the sound, but because I might not have it mixed properly, but I'll figure out how to do that later. And as you can see, load saved game. Oh, sorry, don't have any games. Start a new game. I always like starting in Morrowind, Dark Elf, Male. I like Nightblades. Well, Underworld and Scholars. Sounds about right. Name. Burton. Let's see which one. Kind of looks like me back when I used to play this game. What do we got here? Endurance, speed, luck, strength. Ooh, good high agility. I like that. I always like ninja-like characters. So this looks like it's kind of a ninja spellcaster. So, ninja spell will. Let's get that up there. Get that back up. Speed and luck. Yeah, that's not too bad. Illusion. Oh, dodging is very nice to have at the beginning because that protects you. Oh, I don't have a long blade. Oh well, I picked the wrong one. Whatever. We're just going from here. I like making my ninjas. But critical strike is a good one to have. See, to be honest, I don't even know how to use this. We're going to play very low. No, we'll play average. And then we'll go in and whatever. And this probably isn't that interesting for you, as I don't think you can hear it. So we're just going to skip to some graphics. Imperial Palace. Yeah, we got more videos. You can watch all these when you got it, now that you know how to. And here's a tutorial. And we're started. A few things I like to do. I like to have full screen. And where is mouse view based? And I think you need to reverse vertical to get something standard. And that's got an abysmal frame rate. It used to be better. But anyways, the whole point of this was to show you how to get it to work. And it works. Maybe the next one will be about performance. And I said I'd go over all that again. So DOSBox. Now that it's installed, you don't have to worry about the free space argument. Mount. mount d tilde forward slash DOS dfcd dash t cd-rom dash ioctl dash label Daggerfall. Make sure you do the label. cd dagger fall z.config. And there you have it. How to install and run Daggerfall under Linux. This was Burton Samograd, and I'm glad you watched. Maybe next time there'll be something also up your alley. Okay? Over and out.